Hello everyone and welcome back to WolfQuest 2.7, and today we are here with the Nightlight Moon Pack with Nightlight and his beautiful mate Pandora, and we are working on trying to defend our pups and raise them up so that they're big and fat and ready to go wander over to the summer hunting grounds. So let's look them over really quickly. I see 4 puppies. Good. Alright, we're still defending them. Alright, I'm gonna give them a little howl. We have Moon Dancer and Ara and Destiny, our 3 girls, and Kuro, our little boy. And I want everybody where they belong. Right over here. Thank you, puppies. Right over here. Come on, Moon Dancer. Oh, Kuro. Okay. All right, Mr. Coyote. You thought you could just sneak around like that and eat my baby? That's not the way this goes. But yes, so Nightlight and his litter. There's beautiful Pandora. She's like, what's going on? This isn't supposed to happen. But Nightlight and Pandora are actually a little bit behind Atlas and Storm in raising their second litter right now, because both the brothers are on their second litter. We're just going to sit here and like watch the puppies for a second. All right, you guys doing okay? Who needs the most food the most? Kuro, is it you? Yeah, Kuro, you look like you need the food the most. It wasn't much food. So let's see. We'll keep an eye out. Oh, here's Destiny. She's about to become Coyote again. Really? I can leave you right where the other one was down and dead, Coyote. There, now we have like Coyote bodies littering the ground again. Alright, pups are safe again. Pandora is once again like, what is happening over here? I cannot turn my back for 2 seconds. Look at her. Oh, I love this. But you know, even though Nightlight and Pandora are taking longer to raise their litters every time at their dens, I feel like that's a good thing. Like, they're making sure their puppies are fed enough. All right, this time Moon Dancer is being targeted by a coyote once again. Oh, trying to go a different direction than the others, huh? Still not going to help you. Oh my gosh. Playing on Arduous is a little bit more challenging, I think mostly because we have so many more predators showing up. Alright, we're going to go ahead, we're going to mark up our territories. The one thing I really don't want to show up is a stranger wolf because they're so fast! We wouldn't have any time to defend our puppies because those stranger wolves can just zip right in and take our babies. So we're going to try to prevent that. So far, knock on wood, and I probably shouldn't say this because it's going to bring us some bad luck, Pandora and Nightlight haven't lost a single pup out of the pups they've had. And thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh, it's just a whole bear. It's a whole bear right there, not a part of a bear, not just a little bit of a bear, it's a whole entire bear. There, we chased him away too. What an exciting day. Woo, and Pandora, I love how she just like immediately runs back to all the babies because she's so worried about them every time we have somebody like this showing up. There goes the bear. That's right, you get out of here, bear. Look at him go. He better not be headed over all our carcasses. Oh, there's a coyote now. What are you doing here? Oh my gosh, it's Coyote Central. They must have had like a really good coyote breeding year because they're all over the place. And I've actually seen scientific little studies, like snippets of scientific studies. All right, we need to go get some food. Oh, and she's playing with the puppies. She's such a good mom. I really love her. All right, we'll go this way and we'll go get some food. Not too far away though, because the puppies are very hungry. All right, maybe just right over here. But yeah, I've actually seen little snippets, abstracts of studies where coyote populations can really boom if small animal like vole or, you know, rabbit populations have a baby boom, and there's a lot of them a certain year because maybe the weather was good, so there's more plants of a certain type. Then the corresponding coyote population will also just completely explode, which I thought was really interesting to learn about. But as a result, if there are more coyotes, then there may be less of other prey items, or you might have more of prey items or more predators who are going to be eating those coyotes. So I can't think of too many who would eat a coyote. Oh, that's fine. Really? We don't want a bear as a babysitter for our cubs or our pups, please. Alright, and let's get out of here. Alright, there we go. And just so you guys know, alright, let's feed everybody. They're really on the verge of death. That's not supposed to happen. They get so much hungrier on this challenge level. You really have to move quickly. Man, there's more challenges here. I feel like Nightlight has to defend his den a lot more than Atlas, but at the same time, Atlas was like completely overwhelmed. Moon Dancer. Moon Dancer. Don't have any of your uncle in you. Don't have any Atlas in you, because that'll get you eaten. All right, let's go ahead and feed you. Atlas was completely overwhelmed at his den all the time with all the predators that showed up. All right, Moon Dancer, you are being targeted. Coyote, got it. Oh, no, you don't. Moon Dancer, what did I tell you? Moon Dancer, what are you doing? She got into my mouth. How did she do that? She like got scared and just jumped in. Pandora, we got to get this guy. And we got to put the puppy back where she belongs. All right. Oh, he's going back for her. No, you don't. Down, Mr. Coyote. Oh, thank goodness. Moon Dancer's headed back to the den. Yeah, thank goodness. Oh, we've completed defending the den. So that was so many coyotes. It was a coyote population boom for sure. Oh, look at her. Every single time she's like, all right, everybody, is everybody okay? All right, let's go ahead and howl. Well, I think, yeah, let's howl really quickly. To make sure they have good pack affinity and they stay where they should. All right, good pups. And let's go ahead and we're going to mark our territory. But yeah, there's something to think about. And I mean, that's what the weather can affect, is how many of different animals you have very easily, because that's how much food they can have. And a lot of people forget about that because we can grow our food in farms, we can grow our food in greenhouses, we can go to the grocery store and get our food. But if the weather is a little bit warmer, if the weather's a little bit cooler, that determines what kind of plants will show up, and that determines the health of our wolves. So if you really love wolves, you need to think about those kinds of things. What happens to their food chain? All the way down to the plants that grow because it's warmer or colder and things like that. So, you know, you gotta think these things through. Pretty complicated, but studying the food chain is probably one of my favorite things to do in ecology because of how beautifully complicated and interesting it is. All right, there. We've marked our territory pretty good, Pandora. Let us go and get more food for the puppies. They must grow. Let's see how big they are. Maybe we'll be able to catch up with Atlas after all. They're 10 pounds each. So let's go and see if we can feed them up pretty well. Let's go to one of the further away carcasses this time so we can harvest those ones. It's a little harder over here because the carcasses end up a good distance away from the den. But I will say that Atlas and Storm have had to deal with a lot of scavengers. They had tons and tons of coyotes very close to their den because they had so many dead elk by their den too. But Atlas and Storm are already moving their little ones off to the summer hunting grounds. And we're behind on that. See, scavenger, what are you doing here, Mr. Coyote? You can't have this. You cannot have this. And I can't leave you alone because then you might be around when we're trying to bring our puppies this way. All right, get out of here. There we go. There's another one! There's just like too many coyote everywhere. Oh my gosh, no you don't. They're really fast too. Oh, can Pandora help us out here? I don't want them headed towards the babies. Pandora, can you give them a good bite? There we go. We got them. All right, let's head back to the babies. They need fed like right now. You really have to be careful when you're estimating when to feed them, because once they become hungry, they can die of hunger. I'm actually more worried about them dying of hunger than predators. All right, let's loop around here. Hopefully nobody's standing behind our den. So I'm very excited to see our next generation as well. And the bear. Out of here, bear. Oh, he took a good hit. No. All right, we got a good sideways hit on him. All right, the bear's getting out of here. These are just little baby wolf pups. They're just little morsels. They wouldn't even be worthy of eating if you're a bear, in my opinion. So back off. They're my babies. All right, we'll feed these guys. But yes, thank you guys so much. So we seem pretty evenly split. Some of you guys really want to see one more litter so that they all have 3 litters. Some of you guys are ready to move on to the next litter because we already have some really amazing puppies to pick from both litters with Nightlight and Atlas to carry on their packs. And I think I'm actually on that side. I think that what we'll do is we will indeed go ahead. Come on, Pandora, let's go get more food. We'll go ahead, and because we've had so many puppies survive, we will go ahead and just have 2 litters for Nightlight and Atlas. And it makes me kind of sad to think about like them retiring from the world. But what would be really fun... Oh, are the elk really this close? Oh my gosh! Hey, scatter! Go ahead, scatter. Shoot. All right, a couple of them should have taken off by now. There we go. Who's the weakest? It would be this one. All right, let's get her. Let's get her. Oh, and the storm's coming. So cool. Because I think if we take this elk out, then that'll mean that we'll have some food for the summer hunting ground, because she is at the back here. I don't know where Pandora is, which means there might be a predator at the den I need to go and take care of really quickly. Oh, no, you don't. I see what you're trying to do, elk. We're just going to walk after her for a second. And then run again. All right, come on. That's okay. If you die all the way out here... Yeah, Pandora's frozen, so that makes me think she's either gathering food or... Dang it! Elk! You're gonna go down out here, okay? Because I'm gonna need to eat you for the summer hunting grounds. Come on, there we go. Yeah, Pandora's either gathering food or there's a predator I need to go deal with back at the dens. Oh, I didn't heal up after the fight with the coyote, or the fight with the bear. No, I'm not going to be taken down by an elk. Oh, that was actually a little bit closer than I wanted. I didn't anticipate that. All right, I'm actually going to leave that elk carcass there and run back to the other ones and eat from them, if the puppies can wait that long, because we're going to leave that elk over there and it will be summer hunting ground food that we can eat off of to move back to. All right, where is she? Where is she going? Pandora, my mate, where are you going? But yeah, as I was saying, it's kind of sad to think that, like, after 2 litters, we will be leaving Nightlight and Atlas, because they have deeply become some of my absolute favorites, and I'm really, really going to miss them. Yeah, Pandora is frozen, so that must mean there's somebody back at the den. We'll go and take care of him in just a second. All right, come on. Is this all the carcass has to offer? Come on, we've got a little bit more. All right. Any more? That's going to have to be enough food for the pups for now. There we go. But, oh, goodness. You know, it's a okay thing, because we've been with them for about a month in real time. That's wonderful. And because we're following 2 wolves, it is very exciting to switch between the packs and see what is going on. All right, let's see. There's another bear. At least I'm starting to learn that when Pandora freezes like that, I know what's up. There's a problem at the den. Ouch. Get out of here. Wow, look at that, experience points. And the only exception I might make for having another litter for Nightlight or Atlas is if they get enough experience points to open up the 4th den. If they get enough experience points that they could have the 4th den, then I would say they will have earned the opportunity to have 1 more litter. Because getting enough experience points to open up the 4th den in their lifetime is not the easiest thing to do. Who's trying to wander off? Kuro? Kuro, I know you're a little curious about the smell of the... Oh my gosh! My like, territory markers are degraded. My pack affinity is down. Oh, I can hear Pandora howling too. Ara, come back. Alright, we've got to remind the puppies what's what. Because we spent too long going off on our little hunting adventure. Alright, Moon Dancer, I've got to put you back where you belong. That bear at least seems curious. It does a little bit of damage, but it's not nearly as bad as when poor, like, Atlas... Oh, my babies, they're howling! It's not nearly as bad as when poor Atlas, like, gets completely pummeled by bears. Alright, so let's build up our territory markers again. Pups are safe inside the den. Hopefully Pandora is doing something. She's still frozen. Is there another predator on the way? Oh my gosh, there is! There's another bear right here. No, go away. 1. Ouch. 2. 3. There, get out of here, Mr. Bear. Geez, at this rate, we are going to unlock that den and we'll let Nightlight, like, have 1 more litter. Because I think it's fair if the wolves are able to earn enough experience points that they can unlock that 4th den, then I want to be able to give them that litter, and then we'll move on to the next generation. So that'll be our thing. 2 litters unless you get enough experience points to unlock the 4th den, and then you can have 1 more litter. And then we'll have to pick from the pups. But I think what we'll do is we'll probably pick, like, some of our favorite wolves to recreate in Sims 3. And we've been talking about it in comments for those of you who are really familiar with Sims 3 and how it works. We can't quite have the wild dog, wild wolf goes hunting and gathers their own food in the same way that we can have Wolf Quest. So it wouldn't be the same exactly, But I'm trying to come up with some interesting ways that we would be able to follow generational families of wild animals with very little human influence if possible. In Sims 3 as well, because you get so much more variation in appearance and in what they can do and in exploring and in a beautiful world. So basically, you guys, just don't give up hope. We will possibly be seeing Nightlight and Atlas return in a whole different game, or just know that they're always there. They could always be there then with like their stories and the ability to tell stories about them, because I really love reading the stories you guys write about them down in the comments. It's just so fun to see what their life is like to you guys. All right, so here is a good elk carcass. We're going to eat off of this one. Going to go back and feed our puppies. Man, we really took some damage by those bears. All right, did Pandora stop following us? Oh, fudge. All right, let's hurry and eat off this carcass. Then we're going to run back, chase away whoever is trying to mess with our babies now. Maybe we should give them a good howl to let them know we're going to be coming back. And also not to mess with our puppies. All right, let's give them a good howl. Can I hear the others? No, I couldn't hear my family. Not good. Let's run for it. Let's run for it. Oh, goodness. But yeah, all right, we're going to be doing some voting. And just so you guys know how the heirs to each pack works, after we reach the summer hunting grounds with litter 2, we will be putting up a straw poll. And you guys, there's another bear already. Oh, plagued by bears. Oh, my goodness. And you guys will be voting from that point. All right, Mr. Bear, get out of here. You're going to have to be bear butt, right? Like biter, just like his brother. And let's feed the hungry, hungry babies who are all curled up down here. All right, Pandora is not helping much with the feeding, but she is a good barometer for if we have predators coming or not, so that does help. All right, there we go. But when we reach the summer hunting ground with the second litter and we know what puppies will be surviving, because we can't pick a puppy like Ara and use her as like, yeah, we'll have her as the heir, and then she doesn't survive to the second, like to the summer hunting grounds. Oh, good. Now Pandora is helping out. Wonderful. Well, we'll go ahead and watch that for a second. Hey, Pandora. Hi, Pandora. There we go. Everybody howl, enjoy the rain. Oh, look at Moondancer and Kuro play. That's so cute. So cute. And then that is when we'll have a straw poll, and you guys will do a community vote on when or who the heirs to both the Moon Pack Legacy and the Stormy Skies Pack will be. So that'll be pretty fun. All right, good. Our territory markers are in place. The puppies are fed. We still have to feed them a little bit more before they are ready to move on to the summer hunting grounds. Just a teensy bit more. Just have to get a little bit more weight on Destiny. And then we will be ready to head on out. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.